The first thing you're going to want to do when you're going to get a loan is check out your credit score, and that's because it's one of the first things that a lender is going to do to determine whether or not to give you a loan. A credit score can determine if you qualify for a loan, what your interest will be, or what your credit limit is. A higher score generally represents less risk, and thus lower rates. A lower score, higher rates. Different credit reporting companies calculate scores in different ways, but all use complex mathematical models that take into account various factors such as payment history, amounts owed, length of credit history, new credit, and types of credit. A credit score will largely be determined by the information that's in your credit report. A credit report is a summary of your financial reliability, and you can get a free credit report at annualcreditreport.com. When you get your credit report, you should review it for errors. That way, before you apply for a loan, you can fix any errors and that way avoid any major surprises. If there are any errors, you may have to dispute them with the credit reporting agency, and you can usually do this online, and it may take anywhere from 30 to 45 days, but you might want to do it before you get your credit score so that doesn't get reflected in the credit score. That's why this is one of the first steps you want to take before you apply for that loan. So once you check your credit report or get your credit score, whatever you choose to do, and fix any errors that are in there, the next thing you're going to want to do is find a lender. Now, lenders can include your financial institution, and that might be the first place you want to start. And they can also include online brokers or dealerships, like the one we're standing outside of right now. Hey, buddy. If you do decide to use your financial institution as your lender, you can try to get pre-approved before you even set foot in the dealership. Now, pre-approval will help in a number of different ways. It'll help you know how much car you can buy and how much your monthly payments might end up being. Now, before you get into any loan negotiations or sign anything over, like, I don't know, your life probably, you want to be sure that you know exactly what everybody's talking about. So with a little help from the Brass Show Dictionary, we're going to give you a couple words and their definitions. Be sure to read everything carefully because if the deal sounds too good to be true, maybe it is. Cue Big Al.
This is Big Al, Big Al's Trailer Sales. We've got motorhomes. We've got the Patriot. We're talking 2 lanes wide, 70 tons of American pride. We want to get you out of your hybrid into the finest, gas-guzzling, outsourced piece of American engineering. Big Al gets you finance, whatever your credit is. Good credit, bad credit, no shirt, no shoes, no credit, no problem. Big Al will get you covered.
So you've seen commercials like Big Al's where they're promoting specials and they're promoting prizes and they're promoting special prizes. Don't just assume that you're going to qualify for every promotion. They may have restrictions or they might be limited to people with perfect credit. Also, you may be eligible for the prizes even if you don't finance your car at the dealership. Now, when it comes to closing the deal, there's a couple last things you want to look out for. One is the subject to refinancing clause. You might see this on the loan application. Subject to refinancing generally means that they'll stick you with a low introductory rate and then hike it up just a few days later. A dealer may also try to stick you with a couple fees that you may be able to wiggle out of, such as a dealer prep or an advertising and marketing fee. So now hopefully you're prepared to go get that auto loan. Until then, I'm Zach, this is The Brass Show, and we're out of here. A cashback rebate is another way of saying that the A cashback rebate is another way of saying that the dealership...